To tonight's big story, issue 2, and as we get closer to November 8th, both sides of the debate took to the NBC airwaves across Ohio to get their sides across. The debate was moderated by NBC's Chuck Todd, but questions didn't just come from him. They also came from members of the Ohio media who referred to concerns that they heard from Ohioans themselves, but they also used questions that were submitted by you, our NBC viewers. Representing public workers in the debate, most of which are against issue 2, was ex-Congressman Dennis Eckert. Speaking on behalf of We Are Ohio and in favor of the legislation was Senator Keith Faber, who was speaking on behalf of Building a Better Ohio. Now, while much of the rhetoric is what we've already heard from both sides, each did take time to reference Northwest Ohio in their answers.
In Solon, in Perrysburg, in Hudson, each of the teachers in those cities have given back pay raises as well as step increases going back to 2008.
Now, those against issue 2 say that the legislation unfairly puts Ohio's financial problems on the backs of public employees like teachers, firefighters, and police officers. And they say they've already given up a lot over the past years to account for tough economic times. But those in favor of issue 2 say they do have their supporters.
Bipartisanship. You know, we've got the mayor of Toledo who said this is absolutely essential for him to run his city.
According to a new Quinnipiac University poll just out today, the numbers show 57% of registered voters across Ohio say they want to repeal SB 5, and that's compared to just 32% who support the law, that was signed into law originally by Republican Governor John Kasich back in March. Well, both sides of the debate have their supporters and opponents here in Toledo. Those with Building a Better Ohio who support issue 2 held a viewing party for the debate as it aired right here on WNWO at the Lucas County Victory Center on South Superior Street. Meantime, We Are Ohio volunteers, which are against issue 2, were also together tonight, but they didn't spend their time watching the debate.
We did not have time to watch the debate. We were busy getting our message out to voters directly. We were making phone calls and knocking on doors to make sure that people know that a no vote on issue 2 will repeal Senate Bill 5.
Now, those in favor of issue 2 did watch the debate and weren't impressed with the opposition's performance during the debate.
The people that want you to vote no on issue 2 won't answer the questions, and they're disregarding the data. Look, this comes down to one thing. It all has to be fair across the board, and it really is not balanced that way. So, you know, it's not an attack on any one group. It's just a fact that we got to make sure that we save the state, and in order to do that, everybody's got to pay their fair share, plain and simple.
Now, issue 2 supporters held debate watch parties at 10 different locations across Ohio, including the one here in Toledo.